4 years ago, Kobe Brown graduated from Lee High School after years of shining on the court for the Generals. He went on to Mizzou, where he became a star for the Tigers, and now the Huntsville native is packing his bags for Los Angeles to join the Clippers. Kobe Brown has been surrounded by the sport of basketball for as long as he can remember, and at the young age of 5, he began a career on the court. Growing up in Huntsville, he lived in the gym at Lee High School and UWin training, putting in hours of blood, sweat, and tears with his dream of playing in the pros on his mind. All those years of hard work and dedication led to one moment and a phone call that would change his life forever.
With the 30th pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the LA Clippers select Kobe Brown.
I've been speechless ever since yesterday.
As the first round of the 2023 draft came to a close, Kobe's wildest dreams came true as he was selected to the LA Clippers.
Don't ever let anyone tell you you can't, be what you want to be. Like I always say, I'm not supposed to be here, and I'm here. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. So just stay true to what you want to be. Don't just get discouraged by your dreams, and just keep chasing after your dream.
It's something we've been waiting on since I've been planning on since he was a baby. And that phone ring, I couldn't do anything but just kind of like freeze, because I'm like, this is it, And so it's like all of a sudden everything that I ever wanted came into play. It just seemed unreal.
He spent draft night in the Rocket City, where the dream of becoming a pro first began, surrounded by friends and family who believed in him his whole life. And no one supported him more than his parents, Greg and Cheryl Brown, who always wanted him to be an example for the Huntsville community.
We made sure that he did everything the right way, from academics to basketball, so that these younger kids could have something to look forward to and see that there is hope that you can make it from Huntsville, Alabama. These kids that walk the halls, those are the same halls that Kobe walked. And he had a dream, he stuck to the course, and he did what he had to do to reach his dream, and he didn't waver. Kobe was always his own person, and that made me so proud.
Coach Brown knew when Kobe was little that he could be special. He always wanted to challenge himself and play with the bigger kids, and now he's set to play alongside and go up against the best in the game. Kobe will trade in his black and gold Tigers jersey for a uniform that's red, white, and blue. And when he arrives on the West Coast, what can the Clippers expect from their rookie?
They really like my versatility, who always is a person, character, and things like that, so they express that to me. But yeah, they just like me being able to play multiple positions, toughness.
A kid that's high character, discipline, that can take on a role. You have to be able to crawl before you walk. And Kobe understands that, and he's willing to accept that. And his skill set is what they're raving about.
Kobe says he can't wait to get to work with his new team, but it doesn't matter if it's high school, college, or the pros. His mindset stays the same. Work hard, stay in the gym, build relationships, and most importantly to Kobe, be a good person. If he does that, he knows he'll find success.